Yo, yo,
Bro, what's happening, man?
what it do, bro?
Man, appreciate you taking the time out to talk with me. I just always like to start off and ask how are you and your people doing during this crazy year we're having?
Shit, man, we still trying to get how we live around this joint. It's getting crazier and crazier.
Yeah, man, but you still been dropping music though.
Oh yeah,
You
nah,
drop,
I don't, I can't. As long as I'm alive, I'm active. You feel me?
yeah, nah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Well, with everything that's been going on, how have you adjusted like to this new world that we're living in? How have you like kind of switched up your style or pivot?
Uh, I haven't really switched it up too much, being honest. You know what I mean? But it, how everything living it has been a wake up call for not only me but for the world. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
who would ever known we'll be all doing the same shit at once upon a time during this year? You know what I mean? Everybody at home sitting back watching CNN and hoping for the best and hoping they get a vaccine and hoping they get some type of cure for this virus and man and Kobe dying. Who would ever thought Kobe had, you feel me? Like
Yeah.
I ain't like 2020, niggas came in 2020 on some 2020 vision shit, but 2020 ain't been that best friend for us. You know what I mean? It ain't been the best partner for us, you know what I mean?
No, that's real. That's
It ain't been
that's
the best shit
real.
for us, man.
So what was your plan coming into 2020? Because like you said, everybody had high hopes and all these plans and saying 2020 was going to be the year, and then all this happened. So what were you focusing on coming into 2020?
My 2020, I was focusing on elevating, man. I said I went through a lot 2019, and I was like, shit, well, I'm only going through this. As long as I make it through 2019, shit, it got to be some type of prize or reward in 2020. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
uh, my whole vision was elevating. I ain't gonna say I'm not elevating it. The whole pandemic and situation going on in the world, it ain't stopped me in my plan. But I will say, it made me want to move a bit more smarter than I normally would. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
You
that's
just
real
never know
talk
what's
right
gonna
there.
happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's real talk, bro. That's real
Yeah.
talk. But yeah, I kind of want to just go back to the beginning as far as like what got you into music. I know you're originally from Shreveport, and but you grew up in Texas. So what was it that like got you going into rap and like who were your early inspirations?
Really, I'm saying I grew up on the hot boys, being honest.
Okay, okay.
I grew up on the hot boys. I was a nigga who was wearing the long, tall tees with the soldieries at one time. You know what I mean? Thought I could jump a fence here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being honest, but that's who kind of inspired me the whole Cash Money movement. Just watching how them niggas grew, watching where them
Mm,
niggas came from, and watching where them niggas, they showing that you can come from nothing to something. You know what I'm saying? I fell in love with that shit at an early age. You know what I mean? So that's what kind of started me. So when I moved to Houston when I was a kid, I moved to Houston, and I never forget. I tell everybody this conversation. This was a conversation that got me to rapping. I used to be in Wheeler High School, Fifth Ward. Wheeler High School is the heart of Fifth Ward, right?
mm,
And man, I used to always find myself rapping. I would break out freestyling in the motherfucking hallway or whatever, and people would surround me. So at schools, they got the high school, the school laws and shit. You know what I mean? HISD
yeah,
laws,
yeah.
whatever. You know what I mean? So he would always think normally when you see a crowd of people, running a certain way, you think it's a fight. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't no fight. It was me
Right.
freestyling. It used to be me freestyling. It used to be me having everybody crowd up and just hear me rap. I'd be talking my shit. You know what I mean? And one day he told me, his name was Officer Whitey. He told me, he said, "Hey, homie, I don't condone what you rapping about. You talking about your little street shit, your little gangster shit, whatever you do. I don't condone or promote violence, but I will say this: you have a gift.
Mm,
You have a gift, homie. I ain't saying don't go to college. I ain't saying don't do none of that. You can still do all what you want to do, and still do what your gift and your calling on your life is. You know what I mean?
mm,
So from then on, I was like, damn, homie saying some real shit. You know what I mean? So I had another partner. I had a partner. His name was Key Dorsey. And Key was like, man, you rap harder than a bitch. You need to rap with my brother. At this time, it was some more niggas that was hiding in my hood. It was older than me though. You know what I'm saying? It was
mm,
called BSH. It was called BSH, and and shit, you know, keep introducing me to everybody, and shit, for you know it, shit, I was the youngest nigga of the clique. You know what I'm saying? We had a family. Them became my brothers for the last 15 years. And shit, man, I learned a lot from them as far as just being a better me and being a better, just trying to grow. You know what I mean? And then shit, I started, you know what? We started on our own shit, and I started my own shit, and shit, here I am today. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow. That's a dope story right there. So how long did it take you to develop like your flow and your style and stuff?
Uh, shit, over the time, as long as I've been rapping, you know what I mean? Like, really, I say, really, I'm gonna be honest. I just really found myself in the lane I want to be in, and my rap style, and my rap pattern, and my whole finesse to the whatever. You know what I mean? I just really found myself probably in 2016, 2015,
Okay.
2016. Like, okay, this how I'm coming. This how I'm coming. This one I'm gonna stand on. This one I'm at with it. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I really did. Of course, you know, of course I've been had it in me. I've been doing what I do, but me just saying like, okay, out of all the styles that I was born with, this the one I want to roll with. This how I want to roll. You know what I mean? And shit. Certain moments happen.
Yeah.
Shit, here I am today. You know what I mean?
It just
Hey,
clicked, huh?
but you know, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna be satisfied till I get one of them things that's behind your head back there. I'm not gonna be satisfied till I get one of them plaques. You know what I mean? That's behind your
Hey, man.
see you motivation right now. You know what I mean?
That's why I keep them up back here, man. So, whoever's watching it, they can like be motivated. You know what I mean?
Right, right,
And,
right.
and hopefully you're motivated enough that when you get that plaque, you send one to your boys so I can put one of your joints back here.
Nah, bro, yeah, for real. All the new artists who come, you gotta put mine by Carly B's. Mine ain't shit if it ain't by Carly B's.
Put you out there next to Cardi B, man.
Yeah,
So,
man.
your last song that you put out, "Spinning." You heard me?
Talk about it. What you think about it?
No, I liked it, man. How they come together?
Man, really on the cool, I'm gonna be honest, I had been did the record. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
we were trying to wrap up the tape, and we was like, damn, what we missing? So, you know, I argue my niggas down, like, man, I don't want to put spin, I want to do this, I don't want to put spin on there, but we ended up doing spinning anyway. And
Yeah.
so one of my bros, Glover, he was like, man, that hoe missing something. I'm like, man, here we go. And he was like, nigga, we need to get Mo 3. We need to go on, get on that I-45 shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
reach out to the Mo 3 and let bro know shit. Yeah, this is what we want to do. This is how we trying to do it. And
Yeah.
shit, we ended up making it happen. And when that joint doing what it's do, you know what I mean? I got you heard the other record I got with B King?
Yeah, yeah, that back it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, B King on fire right now, man.
Bro, B King is going crazy on these people.
He going he going crazy. I was talking with him last week, and it's crazy to see. We was talking about like his grind and like for those who know, like B King been at it for a minute.
Right, right,
He's just getting his recognition right now, but he
right.
been at it for a minute. So he was like, it kills him sometimes because people be like, "Oh, you're a new artist and stuff." And you're like, "Nah, bro, you just found it out about me."
For real. I've been doing it. I've been getting money out this. I've been on the radio. I've been doing everything your favorite rapper do.
Right. Exactly, man. Exactly. That kind of brings me to my next question, man. Like, what is it about like, rap in Texas or particularly Houston that just makes it so special? Because it's like y'all got your own unique sound and style and just flow, and you guys are just like kind of insulated from the rest of the world as far as like, okay, that's
That's
cool.
why right there. That's it. You don't be
Yeah.
answering your own question. That's it. You know what I mean? Like you can't, like it ain't like even when I travel the country. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
travel from city to city, and I'm going to Atlanta. I'm going to New York. I'm going to LA. I'm going to all these different parts of our country. I still find myself saying like it ain't nothing like Houston, Texas.
Ain't nothing
It ain't
like
nothing like
Houston.
Houston. Hey,
Houston's one of my favorite cities.
we got the best food down here. We got the baddest bitches down here. Niggas getting money. Hey, niggas gonna forever be faithful to them goddamn slangers and a couple serve. Hey, nigga, it is what it is.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I live in Atlanta and I love Atlanta, but like I think my second or third favorite city gotta be Houston. Houston, like it's exactly what you said, man. It's just a cool, laid back, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
See,
for
but
real.
y'all get it lit out there too, man. So
Nah, for real. And nah, it's a lot of shit going on out here. It's a lot of successful people and
mhm.
going out here. You know, you got Megan Thee Stallion who traveling the
Yeah,
world, who doing her thing. She been shocking the world for the last year or so. You know, you got a few people. You got Travis Scott who been doing this thing for a while. You
yeah,
got Lizzo who came out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
you got Don Toliver doing his thing. We can keep going on and on right now with the new wave. You know what I mean? So you got a bunch of people who coming out of here and really, really, really showcasing our blessing down here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. One thing I'll say about most people that I meet from Houston, as far as the artists, is just y'all confidence, man. Y'all always got that confidence no matter what. Like all the artists that you mentioned, they just got that confidence. Whether it's a
Yeah,
Lizzo, a Meg,
yeah.
a Travis, Don, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something about that bravado that y'all got
Nah,
out
for
there,
real.
man.
Nah, for real. People and people love that shit. When people see somebody from Houston, people see somebody we give you a different feeling. It's a different spirit. It's a different energy. You know what I'm saying? So, like even when I'm
Right.
going places, women always approach me like, "I know you ain't from here. Where you from? I know you ain't from here." You know what I mean? So, nah, it's just the different aura in us. No matter where you go, you gonna be able to pick us out.
Yeah, nah,
You
you
gonna
ain't
pick
lying
us out.
about that, bro. You ain't lying
Yeah.
about that. So what's next for you, man? What's the rest of the year looking like?
Man, I'm working on a new tape. You know what I mean? I got some new shit coming. New tape called
Okay.
Elevation. I'm trying to debate if we're gonna drop it at the end of this year or the beginning of next year, but we're gonna drop that motherfucker. I got an R&B artist I'm working with named Eddie Coat. He doing this thing right now. He got a new record called Get It All. So we focusing and pushing him as well.
Hmm.
I got my bro Grease up there in New York, man. He doing this thing. He represent for his brother that's on lock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
First class. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who involved in this shit, man. You know, who behind the brand and behind the motherfucking plane, who on the plane with us, we salute them, we rocking with them, we making sure we take care of them how they take care of us, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Well, shoot, I'm gonna wrap it up on this question right here. Obviously, we talked about 2020 being a crazy year, something that we've like never seen anything close to it. But it's also kind of been a year of self-reflection because everybody's had to sit down. What's something that you've either learned about yourself during this time or just life in general?
That's a great question, sir.
That's why it's always my last question.
Yeah. Hey, now you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I learned to focus on my kid as much as more as I can.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like, this pandemic had us sitting down on our ass for a minute, and and trying to figure out how we could save money, spend less money, how we can easily somehow make more than we're spending. You know, how we can, what I want to say, how we can cherish certain things in life that need to be cherished and not cherish the wrong thing.
right,
And,
right, right.
and one of those was, of course I'm in that rap shit, right? We in the rap shit, so a nigga gotta go, a nigga gotta go here, a nigga gotta go there, a nigga gotta travel. But sitting down during that pandemic, like it shit made you value things more than just getting up and going.
Right.
It made a nigga value family more. It made a nigga value his kids more, just a peace of mind more. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
man, I really feel like that whole coronavirus shit I feel like that was God just pushing the reset button for the world, bro. That's how I feel.
man.
I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. I feel like he just paused the world and everybody chill right now. No shows, no
Yeah,
this, no none of that. You ain't going nowhere. I just sit down and think about what's going on right now. I'm gonna make everybody stop what the fuck they doing for once in their lifetime and say, hey, just listen to me now.
yeah. No, that's facts right there, man. That's some real stuff you said, but for real, bro, that's real talk. But listen, man, I appreciate your time. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed chopping it up with you. Let's make sure we stay connected. Keep
Yeah.
doing your thing out there, bro, and you know what I'm saying? Be safe.
Hey, make sure everybody follow me on this joint. Young Martez, YUNG, MARTZ. We coming out the gutter with this shit. Gutter baby management, nigga. We ain't stopping. Man, hey, man, fuck who fucking us. Fuck who ain't fucking with us. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Yeah, there it is, my brother. Listen, be safe again, man.
100.
All right, later.